In this video, we're going to look at the streaming technicals of HBO Max for a couple of its important original or exclusive pieces of content using an Apple TV 2022 model, Apple TV 4K, the developer debug mode to see all the technicals for the bit rates and the qualities and such that HBO Max is streaming. And we're going to check it all here on my LG G2. So 3 pieces of content we're going to look at. First one out of the gate, the big gun, probably the most important piece of original content on HBO Max right now. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 1. We're supposed to be getting 4K Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos here, which is awesome. The best place right now outside of Kaleidescape to watch this show. Let's see what the technicals give us. And pretty good. I'm generally really happy with HBO Max and the level of quality that they put into the shows and content that they have available there. So QDH1 video codec, same as a lot of other streaming services. Dolby Vision 5, we're getting 4K. HBO Max here on the Apple TV locks right in to all of the things that it's supposed to give us, locks up to 4K resolution, right into Dolby Vision from SDR, and here we've got our Dolby Atmos like we're supposed to have. Love it. Bit rates, looking really good. Peak bit rate, 30.59. I'm generally happy, or elated, I guess, whenever I see streaming bit rates with 3s in front of them. Up into the 30s is about the highest that you routinely see across all of these services, iTunes, etc. So love to see numbers at least into the 30s. I'd love to see higher numbers anyway, or into the upper 30s. But here we've got a peak video bit rate, 30.59, average 18. It would be nice, again, to see the peaks into the upper 30s, see the averages into the mid 20s. But this is still pretty good, better than average, and all of that for streaming content. We are getting Dolby Atmos like we expect, and a nice 768 kilobit Dolby Atmos. That's the highest Dolby Atmos streaming bitrate that you're going to get from any service, and usually you see that from iTunes, you see that from Disney Plus, and here we have it also from HBO Max. Some services dumb down their Dolby Atmos streaming bit rates, so again, here, happy anytime to see something right at this like 768, 770 kilobit mark. I'd love to see lossless audio streaming from somebody or all of these providers. You know, at some point in the future, hopefully we'll get it, but this is the best that we can get today. Important show for HBO here, big production value, expecting a lot of viewers and all that, and they put some pretty decent technical muscle here behind it. All right, next up here, because it's Christmas time as I'm making this video, A Christmas Story Christmas. A Christmas Story, of course, one of those all-time classics. Love it. 4K, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Love that they made the show at that level of quality. Let's take a look at what they actually stream. And so here we have numbers very much akin to Game of Thrones. They didn't spare any expense here. Same production value as that landmark TV series content. QDH1, Dolby Vision 5, Dolby Atmos, as tagged, as promised, as delivered, locked on right away, no delays, no hiccups, nothing like that. 29.49 peak video, we're right at 30, 18.69 average video, 768 kilobit Dolby Atmos. Good job, way to go. If HBO Max at least sticks to these levels or better for all of the content that they launch onto the service, I think they're doing pretty good in terms of comparisons to any other streaming services. Again, maybe in the long run, we'll see all these numbers really juiced up, but good for what it is, good for now, great job, and I'm happy with what HBO Max is doing here. So to have a third one here, I am going to pull up the Dune movie from 2021. I know it's really no longer an HBO Max exclusive. I think it was when it originally launched, but this is a pretty big Warner Brothers title, still relatively new, pretty relevant, and it's one that I haven't checked in a separate face-off. So I figured it was a good pick as a landmark, major production movie for Warner for HBO Max. So we'll take a look at this one. We're supposed to get 4K, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, same as the other 2 pieces of content. How's it match up? Well, we're right in the ballpark here, same as the other 2, looking great. Same codecs, QDH1, Dolby Vision 5, Dolby Atmos, 31.48 on the peak. That's awesome, 18.69 average video, that's great. Got the same 768 kilobit Dolby Atmos here. However, with this one, I did notice when I fired it back up again to take the screenshot and record this little snippet, It was hanging a couple hundred kilobit lower on the Dolby Atmos. It took actually a couple seconds for that one to ramp up. I kind of paused and skipped, and then it did pop up to the 768. That's streaming. I wouldn't really call that so much a hiccup, just something that I experienced, but 3 pieces of content here from HBO, all at 768 kilobit Dolby Atmos. Love it. Great bit rates, great service. HBO Max is right there with Disney Plus, I think, as one of the best like exclusive streaming service options, for Warner Brothers, for the content that they offer. If you want a place to watch that studio's content, you don't want to buy it, HBO Max is a pretty good one to go to for the Warner Brothers, HBO, and the other stuff that's under their banner. So are you an HBO Max subscriber? What do you like on the service? How do you think the quality is? Has it been reliable for you? Sound off in the comments and share your experience. If you want to check out the streaming technical quality for some exclusives on Disney Plus, that video will be popping up here in just a second. Otherwise, please do all the regular YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell for notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, got a whole bunch of stuff down there. Super thanks, merchandise, channel memberships, Amazon affiliate links, and more. Thanks so much for watching. Coming back for more streaming technical check-ins, streaming technical movie face-offs, home theater discussion, and fun.